Hi, I'm Devlin from the CCEE and welcome to our resume workshop. This tutorial is designed for people who want to learn the basics of creating an entry-level resume. Let's get started. A resume is intended to introduce yourself to an organization, present a well-organized profile of your qualifications, and get you an interview. There are some basic rules that will apply to all resumes. 1. Never use a template. Try creating your unique document in MS Word. 2. Once you've established your format, stick with it. 3. Be sure that your font is at maximum size 12 and easy to read. Some fonts that are easily read are Arial, Tahoma, and Calibri. 4. Your resume can only be one page in length, so use space wisely. 5. Resume content should be in reverse chronological order from most recent to least recent experience. Now let's go through creating your resume section by section. The first section of a resume is usually called the contact section. It consists of your name, address, telephone number, email address, and any active blogs or websites you have designed. You can have a 4-line header, like this, or if you need more space, try a 2-line header like this. Your name is the largest font on the page and can range in size from a 14 to 18-point font. Remember, the remainder of your font on your resume should be at most a 12-point font. Also, be sure to include the area code in listing either your home or cell phone number, and have a professional voicemail message in place. The second section of your resume is the education portion. This is usually at the top of the page because it is your greatest accomplishment thus far and of interest to potential employers. It includes the name of your university with its city and state, the date you intend to graduate, and the type of degree you will receive. When listing the date you intend to graduate, it should be your best estimate and should not include words like expected or anticipated. This section will also include your major, minor, and your GPA if it is a 3.0 or higher. Always write out the name of the degree you are receiving and only list colleges from which you are graduating. Therefore, if you attended a college in Minnesota but transferred to URI, you would not list the first college. However, if you graduated from a community college or preparatory school, you could list that below your most recent college, like this. Other optional information to include in this section is any concentration you had, relevant coursework you've completed, honors or awards you've received, and if you've studied abroad. Here's a good example. Next, let's talk about the experience section of your resume. This will include previous jobs, volunteerism, and internships you may have had. You should include the name of the organization with the dates you were employed, the title of your position, and your job responsibilities. Some things to remember. Use sentence fragments that begin with action verbs when describing job responsibilities. Try to avoid words like responsible for. Be mindful of your verb tenses. If the job occurred in the past, use past tense. If you are still employed with this organization, use present tense. Use bullet point or paragraph style, but remember, your resume should only be one page. Now let's talk about additional sections or headers. These can include language, computer, and laboratory skills, as well as any certifications or professional development you've had. Whenever possible, include these headers, as they make you more marketable and expand your skill set. Always be sure to include your level of proficiency. You never know who you'll be interviewing with, and therefore should always spell out just exactly what skills you have to offer. For example, athletic involvement can also be another highlight of your resume, as it shows involvement, leadership, and teamwork. Finally, let's discuss what you should not include on your resume. This includes high school information, interests and personal information, date of birth, marital status, etc., names of supervisors or managers, telephone numbers of organizations, religious or political affiliation, ethnicity and citizenship, or any photos? While the general answer is no, it may be important to discuss these issues with a career counselor. When you put it all together, it will look something like this. In summary, proofread. Typos are bad, so be sure to go over your resume. Avoid templates as they limit your creativity and often space. Remember, your resume is a live document. Keep it up to date so you can send it off quickly if need be. Finally, if you need assistance with a resume or any other career-related document, schedule an appointment with a career counselor by logging on to your RoadieNet account. Thank you for joining our resume workshop tutorial. For more information, visit our website at uri.edu/career.